competition is. We made everybody push their summer back. You know, Drake pushed back those release dates. Okay. That's for a fact. That actually, that actually happened. And then they had people come out saying, oh, he, the other thing, I saw this thing that Styles said about this going back and forth. I understand it's interesting to people, but man, I love Drake. I love all artists, period. But not even to mention Drake. I love Drake. I love all artists. No, let's have Drake just have his spot of what he meant in my life specifically and what he's meant to rap, over the past decade specifically. This is I would say the most, if I wasn't me, most of the time. But this is a very important artist that actually added something to the algorithm. Because watch this, it's like our phones have what do you call their the hard drives and the way somebody that's more technical. The chips, the microchips, right?
The processors.
The processors, right? We are God's ultimate iPhone. We are God's favorite creation. So if Steve Jobs was God, we would be his iPhone. Right. And we are simply programmed. And we go with the program, and some are unprogrammed, and some of the unprogrammed are people who they say are crazy, or people who go off the rails, people who end up homeless. And the program are the people who go with the program. And you have this thing, like when I said, when I hit you with a WYD, you better not hit me with a HUY. You better be like, hi, with a bunch of I's, or hey, with a bunch of Y. And so it's, people who heard that song would text me back with a bunch of I's or a bunch of Y's. We just right there adjusted the programming. That's simple. That's what media, that's a mind control. It's all about, can you be a part of the programming? What I say to Drake is he added something to the algorithm as we become more civilized and more sophisticated. The style of rap that he was doing was more sophisticated than the style of rap that I grew up on. Now, I had notes from Nas and Rakim, and obviously from me, but I also had notes from Sade. Right. I had notes, and people want to make jokes about that, but it made it.
No, I give massages to Sade.
There you go.
I play Sade when I give massages.
There you go. So
you a real nigga, just throwing it out there. That's what I do. I'm sorry. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
So that made it, his music was more accessible. There was a time when rap wasn't as accessible, and he created this thing that actually has good melodies in it, good music in it that became massively accessible. So it's sort of like the iPhone. Music is such an interesting thing to create, a genre to create in, because grab music right now, grab it with your hands.